we're doing a school project. We're going to a different town in New Jersey and asking people on the street to know how they're doing about it.
How long is it?
5 minutes. Yeah.
When they say New York is always rude and stuff like that, it's because of the people that surround that make people like that. So I've become to being, alone now because of the people that surround me.
I love life, and I don't want to leave.
Thank you. I'm doing well. It's nice out.
How are you really doing?
Like emotionally?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Living the dream.
Really?
I made it another day.
I just wanted to match color schemes. Like I took inspiration from the little different colored smiley faces, and I just incorporated with this shirt here.
I'm originally from the Commonwealth of Dominica.
Do you miss anything?
Yes.
What do you miss?
The food. I miss the culture. Yeah, I miss the culture of my family.
How do you think your husband would describe you to someone else? Like if he was in this chair and he said describe your wife, what do you think he would say?
He would probably say she's a person who would sit down and have like an interview for 5 minutes. She's going to get coffee and she's got a deadline and she's stressed about time.
Describe one of the best moments of your life in detail.
This moment right here.
In my entire life, I think my son.
If you were going to have your last conversation with him, what's the one thing you would want him to know?
That I love him.
That she is truly the glue in our family. That she has kept us all together.
We've been doing Zoom school. I have had I was a dancing banana in Times Square at one point.
In an ideal world, I would probably be a math teacher, but that wouldn't afford my kids to get, to do things. Right? And I just unfortunately know how the world works.
Danny Ives, maybe. He's from here. He opened a place called the Bike Shed on Springfield Ave in Maplewood. He passed away recently though, but he's a really inspiring dude. Like he really made something happen. I know a lot of people from this town that would just write something on paper or have an idea and never see it through. And he had this idea, wrote it on paper, and a couple months later he had a business open and it was a real thing. So that inspires me a lot to not just come up with an idea and then throw it away, just pursue it and make it happen.
I think my greatest challenge is where I want to be in life and I haven't been there yet. So I think it's really hard right now.
Well, I can tell you, I've been diagnosed with ADHD as a young child. It's definitely it really has. Because sometimes you interact with people in a way that they don't understand. So unless they know you're dealing with that, it becomes a problem.
And that makes you a better teacher, better person, better everything when you like what you're doing every day.
Yeah, it's gonna be a skate video part, It's the only thing I'm overly confident about, just because it's something I've done for so long and I do so much. So I'm gonna use a David Bowie song. I'm gonna get him to, as in the intro, I'm gonna get him to shoot just a picture of me under. There's a mural in Hoboken of David Bowie on that building. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's a huge mural of him on this building. I want to when the song starts, I want to be under it like this, and then just hands up and see David Bowie's face.
My favorite thing about this city, it would be the people. Everyone's different. It's in this little Newark box, you don't see some of the things that goes on in the news, issues with police, issues with people who want to do what they can. Despite all the crime, everyone just kind of
playing, and then it was like right over the phone. And that's what I love about cities, and like living in the city like that. I spent time in New York, those moments that like happen when you bring people together, almost randomly or by some type of divine intervention. I get energy from that.
Challenge yourself.
Why is that
Don't because if you don't challenge yourself, you cheat yourself. That's how I see it.
Wait, so how did you guys meet?
I'll confess, I contacted him on a site called Match.com.
Yes. Well, my wife's like basically my best friend. Straight up. She has a lot of friends with me. More of a loner type, so she's like my best friend.
I mean, it can be lonelier being with someone when it doesn't work than being alone.
Like if we were interviewing him and we said like talk about your dad, what do you think he would say?
He's good at everything he does.
And do you believe that? You are?
Anything I put my mind to, and that's why I try to teach my son.
I think it's really important to realize that we're part of the whole world.
Why not? Why do you think?
You think that helps you not having fear?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah. Not having fear, like that thing. Not having fear is like not having a goal. I don't have a goal. I don't have to set myself above any high standards, any low standards, any bad standards, period. I go by what I feel like I should go by.
I had a high blood pressure, so I had to quit my job because it was so stressful, especially during the pandemic where we were all social workers. So I've just been trying to heal, recuperate, keep it peace of mind and just trying to enjoy the moment. And then once I'm ready to go back out there to work, I'll start pursuing that.
What's been your biggest challenge in life?
Loving myself sometimes, getting through like emotional distress. Whatever isn't killing makes you stronger, right?
What is the best thing that's happened to you recently, or something that's made you very happy, or something you're looking forward to?
Well, I don't know. It hasn't happened yet. I mean, I told my niece that she better sing karaoke on my birthday in a couple of months, so that probably would be the happiest thing. I don't know. Being alive is happy. Pretty much is the happiest thing. Just being alive.
At this age, it's nice to meet somebody and still feel alive. Does that work?
Sure. A lot is honestly on my mind. Like, I had a baby at 19. I had a daughter at 19. I wasn't mentally ready.
No
but I
Project
thought I
X
was,
parties.
and I still went along with the pregnancy. What's on my mind is basically learning how to become a better woman and a better person in life, because the way I'm 20 years old, and the way my life is going so far, I've been homeless for almost a year. Almost a year, like on and off. Like I would make ways for myself, like how the stimulus checks were coming out. I would put that money towards like a hotel for both me and him. We were struggling together, and at the end of the day, that's my other half.
I spent my college check on us.
I've been with him since high school, and he's the only one that hasn't given up on me, and that's why I'll never give up on him. I try, even though I'm homeless, I still try to help the homeless people that are worse than me.
When you go to school, make sure it's your passion that you're following, and the most important thing about school is being educated. And I'm not talking about educated with just a degree, but for yourself. You don't want no one thinking for you. You can think for yourself.
You've been friends for 52 years?
Yeah, since 6th grade.
What would you say is like the biggest way that you've seen her change over the past 50
I dumped my first husband, for starters.
When I wake up, I set an intention to have a great day. And so there's this like mantra that you can
say. Just say happy, 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 and you smile.
Recently, the last couple of years, I retired from 30 years in the Marine Corps. So my transition into civilian society has been challenging.
The most important person in my life is me.
You said obvious.
Two people have said that today. Why is it you?
Make sure you're straight before others. I gotta like.
When are you the most excited to be alive?
When I wake up every morning, it's this beautiful lady right now. She opened my eyes to a whole lot of things.
My favorite thing about Maggie is just when she smiles, or the other day I was feeling pretty homesick and I wasn't doing too well, and all day she was just looking online at like different sports teams to join, or different little activities that we can do that sort of remind me of home, and that made a big impact on me. Yeah.
Is there anything that you wish people could understand about mental health or like anxiety specifically?
I'd say that there's just no silver bullet and that it affects people differently. I never thought I would have anxiety, and then I did. So and it's hard to deal with when you aren't exposed to it or you don't know what it is.
Losing my baby at birth. I was birthing him, and then he died during the whole thing. So that was my biggest challenge. That took me about 3 years to actually have like sunshine, like the sunshine that I feel in my heart to come back. But through that, it changed me into being like a very spiritual person, someone that was very connected to other people's feelings more so than I was before. So I feel like it cracked my heart open. It did. And then as that challenge became real to me, I filled that space with love.
I tend to think that New York, wherever you're from, is like the center of the universe. Everything around me is like, that's all there is. But I tell people all the time, there's a big world out there. New York, New Jersey, Asbury Park, there's a little small dot on the map. There's a huge world out there.
Everybody is the hero of their own life, and then the way to really connect with people is to figure out what way they are the hero.
Well, I have a really soft heart, but I'm a real badass.
I'm a great dad.
You got a better one.
All right, awesome. So is there anything that's been on your mind lately?
You know what's been on my mind lately? Women who turn away from fortunate potential. They say no all the time. The man of their dreams can be right in front of them. They would rather ball their fists up to fortunate potential and say no to love. I've been single for about 17 months. I know I possess certain assets that will make a woman very happy. A woman will probably break up with me because she says, I'm going to say whatever makes you happy. She's going to say, if you tell me whatever makes me happy one more time, I can't do what you want. I'm going to say, well, if that makes you happy, she's going to say, you got to leave. Love is so precious, just like life. Love is a privilege. You don't get a right to be loved. You have to earn it. And I know I'm to be earned, not given. I'm to be earned and not taken. And it just behooves me, absolutely baffles me, that I encounter women all the time, because I am what I attract. I'm magnetized that way. I'm attractive, I'm handsome. What's really on my mind is, where's the love? Where is it? If I don't find it, I'm not going to mind, because I've just had the best relationship with God now. I have the best relationship with myself. It doesn't get any better than this. It doesn't. It does not. It really doesn't.
Please take the wheel. Whip you out.
This is a nice shot.
No, I'm good.
Time out.
It's just like thrash.